Calling all ballers, run!
How's it going? Happy Saturday. Welcome to Calling All Ballers. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Enough of my ugly mugshot. Let's bring on Papa Brad. Hey, Papa, how is it going this evening?
Man, rock on!
Rock
That's
on.
awesome, man. What a great intro, man.
Yeah,
I'm stoked.
that's fun. Getting in the Halloween spirit there.
Just fantastic.
Yeah.
Well done, High Scores and Tap.
Yeah, welcome. How are you doing this evening?
Man, I'm doing great. It's a great time to be playing AtGames Pinball.
It is. It's a big week for AtGames as well, with them being in Chicago for the second year of the Pinball Fest with the 4K there. And what a difference a year has made.
Yep.
So it was a year ago. I was there. I didn't make it there this year, but a lot of the other YouTube community was there in my place, as you've probably seen on the other channels there. But the 4K. Wow, what a difference a year makes with the lag. It's gone.
It's gone. They fixed it.
They're absolutely able to correct all that, and actually not only bring Addams Family, but they were able to bring Jurassic Park and Snoopy and a lot of other great titles.
We just got our first Pinball M title, The Thing.
Pinball M, yeah, we did. Man,
it's sick. It plays better than on Steam.
It is.
It actually plays better.
It does
on the 4KP. Insane.
I cranked that up and got it cussing at me, and the family's like, "What did it say?" And it's like, "I don't worry about that. It's not for your ears. Go on in." So awesome. We got a few people in the chat. My family's here. Welcome, my family. Sacro, and of course, Brooklyn Menace was the first to join us up here. So got the first Pinball M. I think Chucky may be coming out next week. That's another great table. I played it.
Chucky's great.
Playing on Steam. I'm warming up. I'm looking forward to the South Park. I'm a South Park.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'm looking forward.
It's on the schedule.
Looking forward to South Park.
Them just saying like they're going to have 52 tables, averaging one per week. I mean, that is a lot of pinball.
That's a lot. It's a lot
of Zen pinball, and on top of that, they have other branches, right? They have the natural history stuff. They have the rare stuff, with Sea of Thieves and Killer Instinct and Battletoads. So they have a full plate. I mean, like I said, it's just a great time to have AtGames Pinball. Yep. And now all the people that were talking trash, High Scores on Top, they were talking trash about AtGames. They were all on AtGames channel saying nice stuff about AtGames. What happened, High Scores on Top?
I don't know. I don't know, but you were here and I were here, and it's like, hey,
we were there we were here all along from the beginning.
Yeah. So I don't know. Negative content is going to get you the views, and that's probably why I'm not monetized. Welcome to the PBS channel of your arcade news here.
And it's all we keep it all about the games here.
Absolutely,
it's all about the games, competition, and fun.
The love of the games. That's what I'm about. Speaking of the games, I was looking and shifting gears, and I do that a lot, but they are running some phenomenal sales for the 4K. So if you don't have your 4K, I mean, now is the time to be able to purchase that. And
now's the time to jump in, because they will be going up. I mean, now is the time. I mean, like we've said this before, but I mean, I'm serious. Now's the time.
Yeah, so I'm going to jump on the bandwagon now because I know there's a lot of hate that people like to hate on AtGames real quick, like, and I'm not showing any hate, I'm not throwing any shade, but I am showing a little concern about the future, and I want to talk a little bit about this PK, and I don't have a slide because that crashes StreamYards, but PK has put out several messages that says, "Hey, guys, don't wait for the huge sales, don't wait for the huge discounts. I'm not trying to create FOMO, but prices are going to go up." And I believe them. It's not
I do
just,
too, 100%.
and it's not just AtGames Pinball. It's everything. Our food prices, gas,
Yeah.
everything is going up. So
I bought a Snickers bar. It was $3
oh my God, it's
for a
ridiculous.
Snickers bar,
It's crazy. It's
I
crazy
mean,
what
how
those prices.
crazy is that, huh?
Yep. And kudos to AtGames and being proactive. I like what they're doing. With hey, this is an entry level table. It's a cheaper price. You can add the topper, you can add the SSF kit, you can add the OTG, so you can get in on a lower price point and be able to add. But look at that lower price point at what it is now and sell. What is it, like $1,299, $1,300? That, I mean, that's still a lot of money
That's
compared
a lot
to.
of money.
I mean, we go away from, and yeah, we're going back a few years. Get away from the 4K. Look at the HD. Hey, Biggie Fries, glad you're here. Go back. Before we had the 4K and the HD. What was it? 600. I think I paid $700 for my
Yeah, it was
HD,
around that, I remember.
and that was expensive then. So my concern, and this is great. This is great times, Ray. I'm so thankful that hey, they've got the lag fixed. I think PK was listening to us last week when we were talking about the leaderboards. Hey, do something like that where we can get local leaderboards.
And you know
That's
what? Sure enough, like lickety split. I mean, like it was like I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon, but yeah, that we have it now.
absolutely.
But
And
that being said, I have to leave it on the community because I want to see how good people are,
yeah,
And I don't like, I don't doesn't have to all about me, I like when I look at that backboard and I look on there and I see, Bad Ben Han or just people that play in these competitions, I think that's exciting.
absolutely. And it's a start for the leaderboards, but they need to flip that on. They need to, let's get 100, let's get 200 people on that
I
leaderboard so you
agree.
can
Like the
scroll.
50, the 50 people in the Zens is a huge. They're leaving a lot of people behind
Yep.
because what's going to happen is a lot of people aren't going to be able to rank into that top 50 on
No, I
these
can't.
games that are popular.
I'm doing good to get in the top 50.
You know,
But yeah, I agree with that. If they had the 150, 200, and you could, if there was a, hold the buttons down where you see your name and you could like
Mhm.
cut and drag 15 people to up play on the back glass there, so you are competing with the people in your bracket. I think it could be really, really improved on.
What would be the ultimate is just if everyone got a ranking. Like if
Exactly.
everyone got a ranking, I mean, maybe they could reset at the end of the week if they have to do that. But just so
Yep.
everyone gets a ranking while the tournament's on, so you see where you're placed in the tournament would
Yep.
be what I would recommend.
So, and to circle back around, I don't mean to get too far off subject, and I'm bad about that. Look, a squirrel, but
Yeah.
the HD, the price point, and kudos to AtGames. Like I said, it's entry level,
Yeah,
but
it's not FOMO. I know he said mofo. My family said he said mofo. But it's not FOMO either, fear of missing out. I
no,
mean, it's just I think he's just trying to be proactive and let people know, look, don't wait for Black Friday. We're not running a giant sale,
yeah.
in the future where your products can be devalued.
So what I'm concerned with is 6 months from now, and that price goes up. Yeah, you can buy it today for 1,300, but how much are these things are going to go up? Is the entry level going to be $1,600 for an entry level? And the price is too damn high. I mean, this is great that we're getting new tables, and next year it's a new table every week, and I'm excited. I've already got the table. You've got the tables. Everyone
Yeah.
in the community said we've got the 4K. Hey, that's great. But this company needs sales. They've got to sell more new units, or it's not going to survive. Or if it does survive, instead of $35 game packs, they're going to be $65 game packs. So I don't quite know what the answer is to that, but that's
Mhm.
something they need to be thinking. It may be an
Well,
eight.
I think they started to address it. I mean, just to be in my opinion, when they took away the topper, they came out with a less expensive version. I think they were heading in the right direction. You know, they're trying to make it as affordable as possible.
Yep.
You know, because you remember before you had to get the middle version now. So I think they've tried to make it more affordable as much as they can.
Yep. So
without dropping the quality where you're down the road, you're going to regret anything, you know?
Yep. So I will sacrifice for the next great title, whatever they're going at. You know what? I don't know what licensing's cost. If that's $50,000, $100,000, yeah, I'm okay with sacrificing one title to take that money, put it in the budget for marketing, figure out ways to get creative, to get more people. I want more people. I want more competition. I want more people to enjoy these games. So get the word out. Chicago is great, but Chicago is not going to be enough. We need more out. It's great with Kohl's. They're in Kohl's now. And Kohl's, seen a Kohl's advertisement online that was advertising the 4K. So we're in the right direction. We need to keep pushing in that right direction. I do not want to see this go away. I do not want to see this become an arcade one-up and them selling, you know, rebranded Polaroid picture machines.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. So anything? Well, speaking of AtGames news, I will mention this. They do have their flippers tournaments. They're going crazy with the tournaments. I think we got Bone Busters this week for the HD and for
Bone Busters
and
class of 1812.
1812. That's going to be
the thing. And the thing.
The thing, man.
That's a table I'm pretty good at. So like I immediately got on that one. I think I'm going to be okay. But it is a harder table.
Yeah,
I can tell everyone right now how to get the skill shot every single time.
What's the skill shot? Give us a secret.
Watch the letters at the top. The second that it flashes, it says MAC, Mac. The second it flashes on C, do a full plunge of the ball, and you'll get the skill shot every time, and it multiplies for all three balls. I think it goes up to maybe like 6,000 points if you do it three times.
There you go, guys.
So, I'm giving away my secret.
The secret of the day. You're hearing it here first, and I need that secret because I'm struggling. I think 16 million is like the best that I've been able to get on that table. I am struggling, and I've got cats in here knocking over lights and stuff, so it'll probably be on the pinball and stuff. So yeah, thank you for that. I've got to up my game. Of course, another problem with that game, and the reason my score's not so high. What an immersive DMD watching that videos, man. I stopped playing watching.
Oh, I know. It is awesome. It is awesome.
And then hearing the chuckle, I'm like a little schoolboy again. You know, when it starts cussing at me, you know, it makes me think I think it was 8-Ball or something. When I was a kid, the first time I heard a cussing game, I was like 12 years old.
I'll tell you what. When you complete a mode in the thing, you feel there's a feeling of accomplishment you just don't get with other pinball games because the modes are so hard to make it through to the end that when you actually complete a mode, like you have actually done something. Because you know they're all pretty advanced to get through all the way through a mode.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Anthony joined us. Hey, Anthony, thanks for joining us here. Yeah, the modes are hard, especially Jaws is another one I'm struggling on. I tell you what, I story by myself. I can't do the rides, the circle things. And when my kid was real little, you know, my wife had to take him on the merry-go-round. I couldn't even watch it without getting sick. And that one Jaws where the table.
Where it's doing the sea, the raging sea. Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I about can't get through it.
It is. You get seasick.
I mean,
it's definitely what they're trying to do. They're trying to give you that effect. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't do that with a real pinball table, I don't think. But
no.
Wow, man.
Thank goodness.
So yeah, they've got Bone Busters of things. There's great tournaments, but the real ballers are right here. We've got our tournaments going on. And speaking of our tournaments, let's talk about this past week's tournament. I'm going to pull up the slide. Devil's Rider was our big tournament there, and what satisfaction to be able to watch that back glass and see the motorcycle ride.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I made a short of it. I had to make a short of it when I finally got it to kick on, and I was like, I got to film this. Yeah. This is cool.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I have my HD, but I've transplanted. It is now at my work site. So the people I work with can play with it and enjoy it instead of selling it. I was like, let me take it to work where other people can enjoy this. I don't remember the HD version of it. I could be wrong.
It is cool.
You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But man, that's such a satisfying game. But let's look at those scores. Looks like we've got some new names in here.
Yeah, that's good.
Metal 5460 with 112,630. Thanks for playing. Papa Brad 430,600. ERB Wars 498,850.
Suburb Wars.
Dude, I still have your Funko Pop. We need to get that to you. I don't reach out to Gregory or somebody. Evidently, I'm doing something wrong to get your address, but I would like to get that to you. Right About Film is way too fast for you at 558,370. Fail at 575,670. Gregory, our host, at 991,050. Michelle L at 1,535,000.
Awesome.
High scores on tap. That knucklehead came in at 2,208,000. And then Brigard, 2,434,000. Attack Pig, who is always on these leaderboards at 3 million.
Attack Pig, yeah, it's always up towards the top too, or the middle.
And happy to see Sacro. Sacro's coming on in. Thanks for playing Sacro. We're glad to see you week to week here. 4,169,170. Nico 69,369. Excellent score. 4,748,410. 404 Arrow 4,933,480. Between 404 Arrow and Necro 69,369, that is just like one great play between the other. I feel
it's close.
Gazoo 30, 5,221,840, and Z and A right there. Same scenario with Gazoo 30, 5,708,170. That's just a matter of one ball drain there. And then we've got the real ballers coming.
We got the Wizards, the Wizard level.
Yep, the Surreal at 8,971,810, and then you had Hunter says, "Hey guys, hold my beer. Watch this at 12,038,140." I absolutely loved playing this game. I was not very good at it.
Yeah, it was fun. I put the rock and roll on in the background and just enjoyed playing it,
Absolutely.
These are the kind of games that are fun to play. They're kind of the classic old school pinball,
Yeah, absolutely.
And the other thing, high scores and tap, we got to remind people this is a point series. So the people that play every week, they're going to have they're going to place better because they're consistently playing.
Yes, they are. So yeah, we're going to earn points every week. Let me pull this down and see if I can find that other slide so we can talk a little bit about that. Bear with me here. Trying to do multiple things at once, and I'm not very good at it. I'm not the professional.
You're doing good.
That you see here.
Hey, we got Mad Ben Han in the chat.
Good to see you, Mad Ben Han. Thanks for being here.
Another pinball wizard.
So turn the slide. Let's see if this is the right one. It's loading up. There we go. So yeah, you are correct. So we're competing for points here. First place, when we get done with this 12-week rotation, is going to win a lighted trophy from Gregory there. And there's going to be one random winner that's going to win a super pocket, a portable super pocket, which you can speak better to than I can. You can play all kinds of. Mm-hmm. But you got to play to win, guys. You got to play. So bear with me here. I'm trying to figure out how to make Gregory an administrator. It's not working for me right now, but all right, we'll go back to that. So that was Devil's Rider. We also had a bonus table this week, and I'll put this back up there. So the bonus table this week was Universal Deluxe. So we'll go over those scores. Metal 5460 posted a score again. Thanks for playing. 2,369,200. Papa Brad 18 million. What a jump! 18,435,450. Michelle with 20,528,460. Sacro 40,907,690. High scores on tap 47,212,000. Attack Pig 57,586,080. YO 63,443,430. And then we got 404 Arrow at 67,787,000. And then score starts jumping from here. Ryan Bestesta 74,533,000. Fail 125 million, 168,000. Excellent score.
Wow.
Z and A, 134 million, 77 million. Brigard, 140 million, 597,000. Here's a new one on the board here. Steph Beck, 64, 140, 200 million, 864,000 for
Awesome.
sexting. Thanks for playing. What a baller. Great score. Hunter, 227 million, 202,560. And no surprise, Cyril, 384,733,630. I'll get it out in a minute.
That's great.
And I did want to mention, just because you don't have the AtGames does not mean you can't play. So we use iScore. If you have this on your Nintendo Switch, if you have an AtGames Puck, and at the Legend Arcade,
if play them on Steam,
play them on Steam. If you have
Exactly.
access to this game, please join the iScore tournament and compete with us. We love the competition. We love having you here. Can't say it enough. So please join us on the tournaments. The more the merrier. And we had a bonus table this week too. We'll pull that up. We had the 1 ball challenge. So your best ball, and this was Red Show, and this was kind of a satisfying game to play as well there. Way too fast for you is 180,230. Fail at 243,190. Papa Brack at 297,000. Papa Brack, I think you missed a B there.
Yeah, I might have.
C and D is close, but we all know who it is. Great.
Yeah, you know who it is.
297,600. Brigard at 422,860. High scores on tap for 474,960. 404 error, 582,450. Gazoo 30, 754,010. Sacro, 837,520. And then we get the real ballers in here. Ciro at 1,033,000. My family, 1,135,000.
Nice. Good job, my family.
Good job, score. Hunter at 1,190,190, but it was Wyo who took the lead on this one at 1,862,640.
Awesome.
Way to go for sure. So great job, everyone. Thanks.
My family's saying the Wyo score is wrong.
Wyo's disqualified for posting the wrong score. Okay, so we might need to redact that. So
okay. So who the winner was? Let's go back.
Let's go back here. Go back. So that would be Hunter. At 1 mil. So
my family is second.
All right. So wrong score, I guess. So 1 ball was you played all 3 games, and then I think you posted your best ball on there. So I don't know if we fat fingered or what, but who got third? So it'd be Hunter first. Cyril would have been third there.
Yeah, but Hunter, my family, then Cyril.
So, but just
my family in the top 3, is this his first podium of being the top 3? Because the points are better for top 3, isn't it?
I believe so. So I've got
my family.
So I'm going to remember.
Hunter and Cyril are in a battle, for sure.
That they are.
That's the battle of the Titans, Clash of the Titans.
So bear with me here. I'm going to delete some things so I can put some more things up. So bear with me, guys. I know I don't like dead space on there, but if you put too much on StreamYards, it doesn't like you. So I'm going to pull hopefully this up here. Computer. And what's that? So this may change a little bit since there was a disqualification. If you're not on the Facebook for the Calling All Ballers, be sure to check that out. Also, we're on Discord. We can get the updated standings on there as well. But after this week, and if the names were not written correctly, I do apologize. But it looks like Cyril is in the lead for 27 points, with Hunter right below him for 26 points. Z and AAA is at 6 points. So 4-4 error, 6 points, Sacro, and ATD, fail, attack pig, high scores on tap, Papa Brad, URB, we're all sitting at 5 points. So we're trailing up there. Ragdamore, YO, which I spelled wrong, Gazoo 30, Leather, Michelle Leather 1, all sitting at 4 points. Regard at 3 points. Nico 69 at 2 points. Ryan Bebesta, wow, I'm getting tongue tied, 2 points, and Retro Tech X at 2 points. Way Too Fast for You is at 1 point. My Family at 1 point. Penelope, hey, you said it right.
Penelope.
1 point, and Checkout Girl at 1 point. So, yes, you got Cyril and Hunter at 27 and 26 points. Anything can happen. Play these games. I mean, anyone can jump up there. Anything. Yeah, we still have a few weeks left here. So
my family's score will change too with the top 3.
Yep.
So he's going to move up a little bit.
So the key is just posting a score each week.
Keep playing each week. Yeah.
Keep playing, because even if you don't win the trophy, you still may get the chance of winning that super pocket, and that is a super cool prize in my opinion.
That is a super cool prize. And I've been enjoying just as much playing the arcade game each week. I've probably spent as much time on that as on the pinball, to be honest.
Yeah, and we'll pull up
maybe more time this past week.
Yep. Hey, Carlo's in the chat. The bat signal went out, Carlo.
Awesome. Good to see Carlo here.
Carlo is in everybody's stream. Like I said, he lives and resides here on YouTube. Amazing. So wasn't too many that played this week, but we'll pull up the Mr. Do, which was game of the week. It's a little blurry there, but had a few scores. Fail at 11,000. Sacro at 55,000. High scores on tap at 69,000. T. McCloskey, way to jump in there at 105, it looks like, but it was Papa Brad for the win for 151,550. Arcades are definitely your wheelhouse.
Yeah, Papa. I mean, 80s arcade games are my jam for sure.
Yep, absolutely. I'm getting, and a lot of these games I've never played before, so I haven't played Mr. Do a whole lot growing up, so it's new experience for me. I'm enjoying playing these new games, and I encourage you. Everyone has the capability of getting these games. If you don't have an AtGames device, or you don't,
they're all over the place. I mean, you can play them in MAME for free. They're on Raspberry Pis. They're everywhere.
You can even go on Google. Just go on Google.
You can Google it. You can probably play most of these games.
You can play it
on the web browser.
Absolutely. And with iScores, you just snap a picture, post it on there, and bam, you're competing in these tournaments. Now, the arcade tournaments, these tournaments are for fun. This is not for points.
Yeah, no points.
No points.
Unfortunately for me, no points for the arcade games, but I love playing them. That's what I enjoy playing.
No points this season. We may change that up come next season.
Yeah, maybe next season.
So it's worth to beat my score and talk trash to me right here in these comments. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. So with that being said, I'm gonna pull some things off here. We'll look at this week's stuff. So bear with me. You gotta present here. Slides. Hopefully I'm pulling up the right one. And that is not the right one.
So we played some fun games, though. We played Frogger.
Yes.
Mr. Do. The next one's going to be really fun.
Yep, we'll get to that one in just a second here. Let's go to the pinball tables. And it's processing, buffering. Come on, you. There we go. So this week's table, we've got Future World. And we've got a bonus table this week, recommended by Retro Tech X. It's Class of 1812. I love 1812. It's
a fun one.
That is a fun one to play, and that's also a fun one to play in real life. So if you see it in real life, man, there's so much 3D effects, and it's so much vibrant in real life. It can be overwhelming, but playing it here on virtually, you're going to be so much better when you see this game in the wild, and quite likely you will see this game in the wild.
I have never seen this game.
Really?
As many arcades and stuff I've been to, and as many places to play pinball, and as many shows, I've never seen it.
Wow. I'll have to.
It's a shame because it's a great game.
I'll have to swing by my local arcade and shoot some video of that because it is.
Yeah, these are great. These Gottlieb games.
Yeah, for sure. So that is going to be your tables for this week. So get those scores in, and I will pull up the next video here. Here we go.
Rage Quit Game of the Week.
All right, it's time for Rage Quit Game of the Week. So when you're playing those pinball tables and you're tired, you need custody, you need a break, it's a perfect opportunity to swap over and play an arcade game to get your mind off those horrible balls there and rage quit. This week's game is none other than Burger Time.
Yes. Love this one.
So there's a little bit of gameplay there. Turn that down a little bit more. Something about those retro sounds there. So this is a Data East game. It came out in 1982. It has been ported from everything from Atari to Nintendo. It has also been featured in movies like Wreck-It Ralph, Pixels, and was also featured in an episode of Bob's Burgers. So you need to get in there and play those scores. I will say that in 2016, the record for this score is 7,837,750.
I can't imagine.
That is a ridiculous score. So cut that down there. So make sure you're playing. So get on there, get those scores, and snap a picture, and put that up on iScore. We had just a few of these. This is a main game on the AtGames. If you have an AtGames Legend, it's a core game that comes with the unit there.
Yeah, this comes with all that game stuff.
So I will have to do some practicing. I've played this game before. I'm not that great at it. It is a maze game, so there is some critical thinking and there's some strategy that's involved in this.
Oh yeah,
this
you
game.
can get massive points if you can get 4 of them on a bun and drop them. Like that was 1,000 points right there.
That's crazy.
So you kind of want to round them up and keep going in circles and get them all in a group and then drop them all on one bun if you can.
Yeah, Matt Benham said you have to play that game 24/7 and have 4 days to play to do the right. You may not be wrong. That is just
that's another trick too is you get a pepper every time that you get the fruit, the thing that appears in the middle. Yeah. That will also give you a pepper, and the peppers are kind of get you out of trouble, especially once you get past the 3rd level. There are parts that are hard to get through without having a pepper to squeeze by one of them.
Yep.
Like you can see this one, for example, you have to get from the bottom to the top. Like in the top, you have lots of room to maneuver. Yeah. When you're in that bottom area, there's not a lot of options.
Yeah.
So you want to make a quick line to the top. Looks we have more ability to maneuver.
Looks pretty close.
Yeah, this is a great game though. This is a fun 80s arcade games. They don't get much better than this. This is a classic.
So it's from 82. I was told that in 1983, this was a training video for McDonald's. I don't know how true that was, but I could definitely see that. So definitely get those scores in. We want to see see
Mr. Hot Dog, Mr. Pickle, Mr. Egg.
Yes.
Worthy foes.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I'm 33 minutes in it. I am the PBS of your arcade news, and this is the shortest stream on the internet. I want to get to the point. So I do want to say, if you're not subscribed to Papa Brad, please go over there and subscribe and give him a like. Also, you can see him on Thursday evenings with T. McCloskey and Arcade Talk. That is the official site for the #1 AtGames news. You're going to get the scoop, the positive scoop, and no FOMO scoop from Team McCloskey and their game of the week in their tournament. So make sure you are tuning in there as well. Papa, what else have you got for us here?
I'm working on another retro video right now. And that'll be on the next Arcade Talk. Awesome. I put out a Monster Bash video, Sega Monster Bash, which is a classic arcade game. Check that video out. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
And I have a review, of course, of The Thing, where you get to see the game if you're interested in it on the AtGames. You know, it's gonna keep on keeping on. You know,
Keep on keeping on. Guys, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, man. It means the world to me. You have no idea. I'm not the big YouTuber. I'm the small YouTuber, and seeing y'all here, it really puts a smile on my
thank
face.
you so much for playing. Thank you so much
Yes,
for playing.
absolutely.
And we want to remind everyone this is an open tournament. Anyone can play.
Absolutely.
Everyone's welcome. Everyone can come join us. We'd love to see you come play. We'd love to see you on the leaderboards.
Absolutely.
And it's not hard to do iScore. It's very easy. You just play the game. You just snap a picture with your phone, and it just takes a few seconds to put in a score each week.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, with that, I'm going to play our new little Halloweenish outro thing that I was playing with today, and I hope to see you on the leaderboards. But
stay legit.
Make sure you stay legit first. See you next week, guys.